You ready? All right then. What's going on, people? Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope everyone's having a great week. Well, anyway, allow me to introduce myself. It's your boy.
But you have me at a loss. You know my name, but who are you? Just another American who saw too many movies as a child? Another orphan of a bankrupt culture who thinks he's John Wayne? Rambo?
It's your boy, Brass Tacks in this bitch. You already know. Let's not get it twisted. One of the best action movies of our time, made in 1988. Shit, goddamn, it's been nearly 30 years in this bitch. I felt like about 30 years old when I was watching that shit. I don't know what to say to you. One of the best villains in movie history. Come on, he's in my top 10. Hans Gruber. God damn. He was like the villain, but the villain you loved to hate. When he told you he was gonna count to 3, and there won't be a 4, you're most likely gonna get your head shot off. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was sad as hell when he passed away, God rest his soul. So this drink is no longer named the Slush Puppy. I have labeled this drink the Rickmanoff. Alan Rickman, this one's for you. The 1080p version of this disc was really soft. How does the 4K stack up? Shot in 35mm. Visual effects 2K, digital intermediate 4K. DTS HD master audio. Now guys, as you know, this was shot in film, so it's gonna have film grain, and there is plenty of it in this bitch. I don't know what to say to you, it is what it is. Detail is an appreciable upgrade from its 1080p counterpart. It is appreciable, it is noticeable. Close-ups of Bruce Willis's wisecracking ass. See more wrinkles, see more balding on the head. Cause he was starting to bald right then, I ain't gonna lie to you. His wife was fine as hell. She looked like the girl next door, but she looked a bit nasty. Close-ups reveal a lot more detail. I ain't gonna lie to you. The Nakatomi building. I've seen that building in real life, shit. Wasn't as impressed in real life. Side point. More sheen to it. You're noticing reflections of the windows. There is a lot more detail on interiors, exteriors. Even Hans Gruber's suit in this bitch. It's definitely not a night and day difference in the detail department, but it's appreciable. Depth is also a subtle upgrade here. Nothing which is going to be groundbreaking, but you'll appreciate the layers between characters, especially on interior shots where John McClane's talking to his wife, separated from my boy John McClane. He saved the Nakatomi building, bitch. And I hope when you guys went home, you gave him the time of his life, shit. Or his interactions with Hans. Just him maneuvering around the building, do you know what I mean? One thing I did like about this is that I had great black levels. I did feel like the black levels in the 1080p looked a little bit washed out, but over here, it's deep and inky for the most part. Great shadow detail as well. When Bruce Willis is going through some of the vents, feels claustrophobic as hell. The scenes are pitch black where they need to be. And you don't lose any detail. In fact, in certain scenes, you see a lot more detail than you would have done on the 1080p. Obviously, you guys know this movie is taking place at night, so black levels are important. Even the nighttime shots outside when he's talking with the cop, got too many donuts in that bitch. Great detail, I couldn't see any crush. Black levels are cool. Even on the 1080p, there are some scenes where you can see like green screen. I don't know whether they had green screen or they had the projectors. There's a scene when John McClane first turns up, he's in the Nakatomi building, right? He's talking to his wife. And the other slimy dude that's trying to get in his wife's pants. Let me tell you something, side point. His death is one of the most satisfying deaths in movie history. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll tell you something else, that Harry Ellis dude, you know when he's flirting with Holly a little bit, trying to get in her pants and shit? I wanted Bruce Willis to fuck his ass up. I had a situation very similar with me and my girl at the time with some guy at work. Guess where he is in this bitch? No one knows. They're in the office, they've got the blinds, and it looks like a green screen. There are little things that give the movie away. You are gonna notice things here and there, but there's nothing really. It's Die Hard, you can't hold it against the movie.
Let's go.
You wanna know what the HDR is like? Back in college, you used to like this girl. You used to really like her, thought she was amazing. You guys got on, but then you moved, you grew up, you drifted. She was a little pale, she was ever so slightly chubby, but she was a beautiful girl. Fast forward 15 years, you're in a little low in your life, right? You become an Uber driver in this bitch. Someone has called saying, listen, need to be collected from the airport, whatever. Guess what? It's that girl from way back when, but she's lost a lot of weight. Yeah, she's looking tasty. She's just come from holiday. She's got a nice time. She recognizes you. You driving her back to her place. She just reminiscing over old times about how much she used to like you and how she's at a low point in her life. Guess what? You guys hit it off. She invites you back to her place. You have an amazing night of sex. Both you came so hard, you can't even feel your legs. You're paralyzed by the lovemaking. Lovemaking was that amazing. She's turning around looking at you in the morning saying, you know what? I wished I met you sooner. You're the one. I don't know why we didn't date back then, but we're here now. You're the best. That's what the HDR is like. Everything remains natural, but the indoor scenes are vibrant, plenty of pop to them. This movie definitely has a wider color to it, and also, Sergeant Powell was buying his donuts. God damn, that shit looked detailed as hell. How many donuts did he buy in that bitch? That was a lot of shit. I know some of you watched it and thought, you know what, boy? You a little bit wholesome right now. You might want to cut down on that shit. Explosions, police lights, all stand out. There is great pop where there needs to be. Now, it's not over the top, but it is vibrant, and it fits the movie really well. HDR is not groundbreaking, but it is very, very appreciable on a disc like this. You tell your girl to sit on a woof and see what happens. I'll tell you what's gonna happen. She gonna see Bruce Willis, Panty's gonna slide down a little bit. She gonna see Hans Gruber, guess what? Panty's gonna slide down a little bit more. Then she's gonna sit on the woofer to see. And the sound will do enough to get her going. But you're gonna have to step in, be a man about this, and finish the job. I think the 5.1 track is the same as the 1080p. It had decent surround, but nothing really was gonna blow you away. I think it lacked a little bit of bass. You know, obviously in this movie, there is gunfire coming from all angles. John McClane spent some of this movie getting surrounded, running, shooting, surrounded in this beach. And the gunfire does pack a punch sometimes, and some bits are basic, but it's a little inconsistent for me. Some of the explosions could have done with a bit more grandeur, a bit more pop, a bit more orgasmic bass in this beach. I mean, it's still decent, but it would have really benefited from an Atmos or a DTS-X track. If Atmos track can give a JJ a full smile, then this 5.1 gives like a half smile. Do you know what I'm saying? Classic movie. The 4K Blu-ray is still the best way to watch this movie. Do I recommend it over the 1080p? Yeah. It's not a night and day difference, it's an appreciable difference. There are going to be some people who may not notice much of a difference, but I'd be very surprised if you don't notice a difference with the high dynamic range, because that is a big difference in this beach. If the sound doesn't get her, panty's gonna drop with a HDR. Is it worth full price? I'd say yeah, because it's Die Hard. This is the best way to watch this movie, hands down. Alright guys, you take care. I'm gonna catch up with you soon.